Right, let's go. Let's try this again, shall we? Take two. Oh, press the button. Delayed action. Come on, girl. Wait for this to shut and then we can continue on our journey. Bit longer. A bit longer. Do I need to be more aggressive with the button?
Yeah, push it harder.
Get in there. Bit more subscribers. I know this is a terrible start. Onwards! Would you believe this is take two? Hello friends, subscribers, commenters, sharers, algorithm riders and the casual viewer. How are you doing? Today we are in a truly museum spec concours d'elegance piece of Scandinavian history. We are in a 2004 Scania 114 with the Irizar, or Irizar, if you do the proper Mediterranean accent, PB bodied coach. Now this particular vehicle is running the colour scheme and livery of the company that originally operated it, has subsequently been absorbed by the gaff that I work for. Pending boss man's approval, you'll be watching this video today and enjoying it, I'm sure. Give a wave to bus matey. Yes! See, unlike First Bus, me old mate Nibs, Nelson Independent Bus Services, they can manage it. So, behind me, my esteemed colleague, Mr. L. Give us a hello, Mr. L.
Hello.
How you doing?
Okay, thank you.
Pleasure to have you aboard, my man. This geezer has used this vehicle, well, the gaff you worked at previously, was this brand new to you?
No.
Okay, so it was bought used at some point. How far back are we talking? Mid-2000s?
2012-ish.
Okay, so you've known this vehicle 10 years.
I have.
Feasibly, you are older. Your experience with this vehicle is older than the people potentially watching this video.
Yeah, okay.
So, now, what brief bits I can understand of this vehicle, it is a Scania operating the DSC9 straight 6 diesel, noisy old fella. Varying horsepower outlets available. What's this one?
Roughly 373.
So, 370 horsepower,
Yes.
auto box, 4x2 configuration.
Yes.
Is it a 5 or a 6 speed? It's got to be a 6 speed, surely.
Yeah, 6 speed.
Okay, now the mileage, very much kilometres.
Yes.
Excuse me, a bit of wind there. Now, I'm of the understanding, when I first joined here and I first saw this vehicle, it's been round the clock a couple of times.
100%.
So I've got 760,000. Would 2.7 million kilometres be more accurate?
No, probably, yeah. But you know, it's probably done, yeah, something like that.
Over 2 million clicks?
Yes, yes.
So she's had a good working life, the old fella. Hang on. Oh, come on. That horn is not becoming of this vehicle. We've got air tanks, we've got a big engine. That.
You can also change the horn.
Ah, well.
Button here.
Oh man, I've got way too much going on to be looking at your gestures.
Okay, the top bank or switch is on your right hand side. The last switch.
Yep, that fella.
Try it now. No, the air's been disconnected then. Yeah, it's obviously been disconnected.
Very much a single tone effect.
Air horn on it. It was extremely loud.
I suspect it would have been.
Yeah, it has.
Now, speaking to Spanner Man the other day, he tells me a unique tale of this vehicle. Although not immediately apparent from where I'm sitting, might be in that mirror, this has 70 seats.
Correct, it has.
He claims this is the only 70-seat Irizar of this age, because when the tilt test was undertaken to ensure the centre of gravity was not hazardous,
Yes, yes.
no one else has applied to use that test since.
No, that's correct.
So,
my old gaffer owns the rights to a conversion, so they have to pay him to use his tilt test.
So much like the older Pathé Look at Live films, I'm particularly thinking of a video, mid-60s, with the old, very English Queen-speaking narrator. I think it's a Regent or a AEC Regal, and it's basically a tilt test.
Yes.
You mount a vehicle on what is essentially a opening cupboard,
Yes.
and you rotate the vehicle through an axis,
Yes.
loaded up with sandbags to ensure that it won't roll over in a crash.
And actually strapped down as well.
Of course.
Yes.
So 70-seater, what we're talking, three columns on the right, 2 on the near side.
That's correct, yeah.
Now, primarily this is school bus use, yes?
Yeah, definitely.
It is not PSVAR and compliant, is it?
No.
No wheelchair, no conversion, because back in the early 2000s...
It does, however, have...
Oh?
But this coach started life as a National Express.
Okay.
Owned by Viola. You know,
Waste. Yes, of course.
They dip their toe into coaching with National Express contracts. And my understanding was it was operated out of Birmingham, down to London, and then London down to Cardiff, or Swansea, possibly.
Louder, sir. Lean closer. The viewers want to hear your dulcet tones.
Okay, what do you want to hear?
Everything you've got to say.
Okay.
So back when you were working with this vehicle in its
Yes.
second owner guise,
Yes.
what kind of work would it undertake?
It's done everything.
It wasn't a 70-seater then, was it?
No, it's a 49 configured with a toilet.
Okay. So would it do domestic, just UK runs, or did it do continental?
No, I took this personally to over the water.
Okay.
France, Belgium mainly.
Fond memories?
Oh yeah. Good coach. Live actually broke down. It's got its age at the moment.
What's that? It's 18, driving it today, it's 18 years old.
Yeah.
Could do with a coolant top up by the looks of the dashboard.
Yeah.
So it's only been running for but a matter of minutes prior to me getting into it. Had been parked up for a couple of weeks, given its school holidays and not being used. We had to give it a bit of a tickle and a tug to get the battery going again with a big old charger.
Yeah, the thing with these coaches is the doors are electronic. It has electronics and other things. They will stay live, and indeed stay live, even with the master turned off.
In anticipation of its next use?
Oh, certainly.
Okay.
So you can enter an extra vehicle to start if the master is switched off.
That hissing, is that the aircon or is it something else? I've tickled these buttons briefly, but I don't know what the hell's going on. Now, with the 70 seats,
yes.
The original air conditioning, so presumably factory fit by Scania K114.
Okay, everything's factory fitted on it.
Yep.
There's nothing but upgrading apart from the seat capacity.
By adding an extra 20 seats, is that not a lot more bodies of heat that it needs to overcome?
It has been a problem, still is a problem in the winter and in the summer.
Why the winter?
Because built condensation.
Of course, breathing for the mouth holes.
I mean, these coaches, obviously we run 3 of these, have great demisters on them. Fantastic. I don't know if you can see it. Still, can't reach over and see.
Not worth it, sir.
Okay, there is a raindrop button if you look on the control column.
Hang on, stuff's going, oh, come on. Poor observation, and why you stop here, I don't know. Anyway, raindrop button.
Yes. If you
Somewhere around here?
no, it's on your heating controls.
Down here?
Yeah.
I think I can see it, possibly.
It's like it's built-in dehumidifier.
Okay.
It's fantastic at clearing the window screen. However, it is a 70-seater roll.
Could do with some screen wash.
Very good, not very good.
Yeah, they're pretty dry. There's not a triangle of doom so much as a whole windscreen of misery.
No,
So we shall top that up when we get back.
yes.
But yeah, this is just a workshop delivery movement, so we're going to do a PMI now, take the vehicle back for a preventative maintenance inspection. So check the nuts, braking components, steering, so forth, bushings, leaks, all that good stuff beneath and inside the motor. Seat belts, lamps, tyres, all that kind of thing. We're driving this now, so much like my previous coach drive video, the old Mercedes Turismo, this is quite a pedestrian drive. This is 10-15 minutes at most, mostly straight lines, nothing too arduous. However, it's not a bad steer. The steering does have a sense of play to it, so it's very much hydraulic, not electronic steering. Brakes have got a certain level of leniency in the pedal. Retarder does certainly help, of course, but I'm enjoying this, man. Because we recently sold the sister vehicle to this, didn't we? PXD? PXW?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, them 17, nearly 2 years newer than these.
Okay, what, so 10 plates?
Sorry?
2 years newer?
Two.
Oh, sorry, 06s.
Yes. Pre-registered on the same contract. Sat in the field for a year.
Huh.
Or 8 months as far as I would be aware. Them ones come with all the blinds fitted to the vehicles when we purchased them.
What, as in destination blinds?
Destination blinds are correct. There was a box on the top. The blind sits in it. Near side blind, rear blind. They've all got extended handrails, so they were compliant to a certain degree for the contract they were doing with National Express.
What, disabled accessibility?
Yes.
But certainly not wheelchairs back in 2004?
No, certainly not. No, they didn't exist, did they?
So this certainly ain't doing rail replacement work then, is it?
No.
Too old, well, certainly too old for you, Les.
Yes.
But Spanner Man said something a while back about the gearbox changing how this is registered in terms of emissions. He countered with having a certain gearbox, it changes the output emissions, but I was like, surely the engine is a fixed known quantity, no matter what the driveline components are, surely the muck out the back is still the same.
Yeah.
But he tried to convince me that by having this particular gearbox fitted, he was somehow like Euro 4, whereas a different gearbox would have been a Euro 3, or 2 to 3, 3 to 4.
Okay, I think it's been lost in translation.
Yes, or I'm misremembering it.
Yes, no.
I don't mind being corrected.
Spanner Man was referring to a box, not gearbox, emissions box.
Right.
Maybe an Emilux can.
Oh, so it's a physical component?
Yes.
Right.
The exhaust box, black box, was swapped out for an Emilux can on this vehicle.
So it's like, not like
So it was a Euro 3, which is now Euro 4.
okay, so the engine is still outputting the same stuff, but a physical part has been put in the exhaust system.
Yes, there was a big part of the track.
Like putting a cloth over the mouthpiece of a telephone, it changes your voice.
Yes.
So your voice is still the same, but to the recipient, the atmosphere,
yes.
right.
I think, when he was talking about a box, you was literally taking it as gearbox.
Yes, I don't mind being corrected, I don't mind learning.
No problem. But yeah, that's definitely what he was referring to.
Right, okay. Well, I'll say, it's a decent steer. It seems to have I'm not really giving it any sort of beans so far, but it seems to have a swell of torque beneath the pedal. The gears are pretty lively compared to some motors I've driven. I'm enjoying it. It is decent. I'm having a good old time. Come on, off you come. So what's the future of this vehicle then? Run it till it dies, or possibly. Export, Africa, no VAT?
Yes, possibly.
Not project coach, 99% complete, needs TLC,
Yeah.
etc.
I think as long as it does its job and doesn't cause too many problems, it may hang about for a little while.
Could that not?
It is a 70-seater vehicle.
Yes, that could be said for us also. As long as we don't make waves,
Yes.
keep on plugging away. Well, sir,
The 70-seater vehicle is quite
unique.
unique and very good.
Special bookings.
You don't need a 30-decker to do it.
No. Well, sir, I think we're back at the gaff now, so I think it takes us to say goodbye from me.
Goodbye from you.
And thank you all very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, comments down below, and look forward to seeing you again in a video soon. Cheerio.